Guys, what's up? Xpecial here. And yay, went 2-0 this week. First week of LCS. Again, went 2-0. Last week went 2-0 again, or as well. And then we got shut on the rest of the split. But at least, we got 2-0 the first week, so we have that under our belts. And yeah, I mean, they weren't the best games, to be honest. They were kind of sloppy. We played pretty bad in those games, but despite all that, we did come out 2-0, and that does mean that we had an easy week. That's for sure. We had uh, this an easy week and TDK with 3 subs, and then we played against Team 8, who has a sub as well. It's like I don't feel too good about the wins, but overall I think we played a lot more team oriented. I know that our early game was pretty bad, and that's something that we can work on. But I much rather um, have a bad early game than have a bad mid and late game. Because mid and late game is a lot hard to work on. Early game is a lot easier. Like it's just laning. First game, I think it was just we just misplayed a lot and we got ganked a little bit. And then the second game was due to me messing up the mini golems. I took too much XP on accident, and we just basically just last hit it improperly, and then that let them get an advantage on us, which kind of sucked. But regardless, at least we know what we're working on, right? So that's pretty good. Um, so the thing I actually want to talk about more is Riot announced where NALCS finals are going to be. They're going to be in New York in the Madison Square Gardens. And if you guys are from the US, like you probably know what Madison Square Garden is. If you guys aren't from the US, you probably still know what it is. But if you're from the US, you don't know, then I don't know what to say. But the reason why I want to talk about this is because it actually has a lot of meaning for me, and I actually didn't realize this until I woke up today and saw the news, and I was like, "Oh shit, I just remembered." And that it's because so I am New York, 2011. It was in New York, and it was at the Comic Con, I think, something like that. That was one of our it was our first tournament, I believe, where we had just moved into the gaming house in New York. So we were in Lindenhurst. This is when I was on TSM, and we just moved in, and we put it on our bags, and then we had to take a train to like the main city, main to New York, and we yeah, we were gonna play at IEM. And I remember getting off the train station, and I remember seeing a lot of signs that said Madison Square Garden under construction, something like that. I don't remember exact words. This is a long time ago. Keep in mind, it's like 3.5 years ago, maybe 4 years ago. I think it's late 2011, something like that. And we, yeah. So it was just like us five get off. We were like, oh, and then I remember somebody saying something along the lines of, "Wouldn't it be cool if we played in the Madison Square Gardens?" I remember Reggie because Reggie's like he's a very like he's gonna burst your bubble, like that's the type of guy he is. It's not a bad thing, but it's just he's gonna burst your bubble. So he was like, um, no, I mean that's not gonna happen. Like league is not big enough for that. And it's like they have like we're talking about how they have like concerts and all this fancy stuff there, and then it's like playing League of Legends there. Like even to me, right at that point, like it was pretty crazy. Like obviously, I didn't like think that would ever happen. And yeah, we were just like, ha, we would never play there. Like League of Legends at the Madison Square Garden, you fucking crazy, right? And so I woke up today and I saw the news. I was like, I didn't remember this conversation at all. I only remembered it because of the news, and I was like, oh shit, I had no idea that this would ever happen. And 4 years ago, man, I was a completely different person. I mean, not really, but I I was a lot younger. I had just finished freshman year of college. I was at UCSB studying physics, dropped out after that year, and then went to a gaming house with the rest of the guys, and here I am. So just looking back, like that was kind of where it all started, and I would really like to play there. I would really like to win there, and I have never been to a venue. I never said like, man, this would be a great venue to play in. I just want to play. I just want to win, right? So this is actually the first time where I've been like, I actually kind of want to play there. Like, it'd be nice. So, I mean, honestly, I don't know what to say. It's just, I'm really excited. I really, really, really want to play there. I really want to win there. and I had no idea that this was a dream of mine, and I really don't hope to disappoint. So that's pretty much it for this vlog. Kind of just want to talk about that a little bit and just share my thoughts with you guys. And yeah, it's just so funny thinking about that, thinking about how far we've come. And actually, none of those players that were in that conversation still play professionally. It was Reggie, KX, Odwin, and Rayman, and none of them play anymore. So yeah, that's actually before even Darius joined the team. So yeah, just want to share that story with you guys, and that's it. See you guys.